The little raccoon had a mother who loved her dearly. Afraid that even the smallest harm might come to her, the mother never let her step outside the safety of their tree hollow. But the little raccoon was endlessly curious about the world beyond. Every time her mother looked away, she would sneak out of the hollow, only to be carried back inside once again. One day, a seashell caught the little raccoon's eye. She picked it up and pressed it to her ear. Just then, her mother appeared. Frightened, the raccoon scurried back into the hollow. The conch in my hand was also hid away by my mother. It shattered on the ground, leaving the little raccoon heartbroken. At that very moment, a seabird swooped down, snatched half of the broken shell. Without a second thought, the raccoon chased after it. But at the end of the bird's flight stood a ferocious gray wolf. Just as the predator lunged for her, the mother raccoon appeared, snatching her daughter in her jaws, and leaping to the safety of a tree branch. She pointed to the scars on her body, scolding her little one. Yet inside she was filled with guilt and sorrow. That night, they sat together on the tree branch. For a long, long time. Time passed, and the little raccoon grew up, eventually becoming a mother herself. Her daughter was just as restless and curious as she once had been, but now, she too had become cautious and protective. In the blink of an eye, she had disappeared again. Terrified, the raccoon grabbed her child and rushed back into the hollow. For the first time, she raised her voice in anger. Seeing the fear in her daughter's eyes, the raccoon felt a pang of guilt. Then she had an idea. She led her daughter to the high branches of the tree, pointed to the lurking gray wolf in the distance, then touched the scar on her own nose. With this, she hoped to show her daughter that the world outside wasn't always as beautiful as it seemed. From that day on, her daughter was no longer as reckless as before, and the raccoon began to walk outside with her, showing her the world little by little. She even gave her daughter the seashell she had once cherished, letting her listen to the wind and waves inside. Looking at her gentle, curious daughter, the raccoon thought of her own mother. If only, back then, she and her mother had sat together in peace like this, how wonderful that would have been.